Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube land. It's your Couchgoalie Rocknod here again with another video. Tonight, I want to talk to you guys about something. Now, Thursday night after hockey, I recorded a video. I didn't ultimately end up posting it, but it was a video just after I finished hockey for the night, and I was pretty devastated. I was devastated that I lost both games because I played my heart out and ultimately lost. The first game by 2 goals and the last game by 1 goal with 3 seconds left in the game. So, yeah, those are pretty heartbreaking losses. And pretty much all day Friday, I was, upset by it because, I felt I played good enough to win. And I felt my teams played good enough to win. But ultimately, we lost. Because there was a few soft goals I let in both games that ultimately led to our loss. So I was kind of blaming myself. And then I was talking to my wife over lunch. And you know what? She gave me a verbal kicking. She literally kicked my ass with words. She said to me, "Rocknot, listen up. You are almost twice the age of the other goalies you're playing against. You're upwards of 3 times their size, and you're way out of shape. And you're losing by 2 or 1 goal against these guys? That tells me you're hanging in there with these guys." And I never looked at it that way. Now, granted, the Leaf team, they're a great team. Unfortunately, they got their first loss, and it might be due to me. It might just, due to team play. But, I felt pretty bad about it. Although I was joking earlier in the night that I could be bribed to help them lose. I was joking about that. I didn't mean it honestly, John. Okay? But, that what my wife said got me thinking. Yeah, the goalies I'm playing against are like 20 years old. I'm 35. Like, if I was in the NHL, I'd be thinking about retiring now. I'm 330 pounds. I think the biggest goalie I play against is a Naki, and he might be, I don't mean to insult you, buddy, but you might be 180 pounds soaking wet. So that makes me almost twice his size. Matt, oh God, he may be a $120, $130 at most. Maybe a $140 with cement issues. So yeah, that makes me almost 3 times his size. So, not to say anything bad against them, because they are phenomenal goalies. Like, I kid you not. Both of those guys play like goalies should. Goalies should have a nice flow, kind of like a dance, right? I'm more like a gorilla. I'm all power. Every move I make is power. I'm lunging across. I sway on my feet to get more leverage going over. I don't flow like a dance. Like Anaki flows like a dance. You watch him in my videos. It's like a choreographed dance. It's like poetry in motion. The guy is just controlled beyond belief. I look like a fucking hurricane. All blow and fucking throwing shit all over the place. So yeah, what my wife said really hit home. Really got me thinking. And my biggest problem now is I get so blown up playing the game. And for those of you that don't know what blown up means, I get really tired. Get sucking wind so bad that I go into autopilot. And I think what I need to do is really work the cardio. Like, my cardio game is non-existent, unfortunately. So I really need to work that. And I really need to work on my flow. Like, I need to stop lunging across. I need to just start, moving, act like a wave, stuff like that. I can't be, all power, no control, right? Because I feel a lot of the times when I make a save, I just threw myself into position and made the stop. Because a lot of times those guys that got the really accurate shots, they get them by me. It's no secret. And I think a lot of it also has to do with confidence. I'm still not 100% confident between the pipes. I'm really not. I can fake it. Oh, hell yeah, I can fake it. And, there are some nights I get in there and I feel good, especially when John's got the tunes pumping. You can watch me on the videos. I'm dancing away, loving it. But when I play those double headers, I tell you, by about halfway through the second period to the end of the second period, I'm on autopilot, unfortunately. And unfortunately for the Canadians, that means I was just done. So, yeah, it was devastating to lose that Canadians game by 1 goal. Really was. Especially when we were leading by 2 goals. And actually leading by 1 goal with 30 seconds left, and then they scored 2 quick ones. But what can you do? Really? You go back to the drawing board and you make up a new plan. And that's what I'm going to do for next week. I think I play for the Leafs again. I don't remember who I play against. We played against the Blackhawks, so I assume I'm playing against the Bruins. I think. It's either the Bruins or the Canadians. It's probably the Bruins. But yeah, I'm going to get the roller flies on the new pads, work on that, get confident going down, and just, I got to work on getting into my stance and not hunching over. And I need to work on when I go down, my head stays in the same position. Like if you watch the pro goalies in the NHL, when they go down, their head is still in the same position, so their perspective's still the same. My problem is I throw myself to my knees rather than bring my knees down together. I just kind of throw myself down. I'm not graceful at all. So that's one thing I really need to work on. And I think if I lose a bit of weight, that'll help too. But I do have to say, even though I blame myself for those losses, the guys I played with on my team and even against me, very supportive. Like the whole league is just freaking phenomenal that way. They're like, Rock, you played such an amazing game. You played your heart out there. Like Mitch, Magic Mitch, man, he's awesome. He came up to me after the Leaf game and he said to me, was I taking steroids for a week? I was looking like a freak out there. I wish. I'd be a lot more ripped if I was taking steroids. But yeah, and then while I was playing the second game, Anaki was there and he was watching and he was giving me pointers between periods, just telling me what to watch for and where my weakness seemed to be and all that stuff. And, I really appreciate those, I really appreciate that stuff, right? Because I'm new to this. I'm just, I'm learning as I go and trying to figure all this out. And I didn't think playing goalie would be this hard. But I ain't giving up. No freaking way am I giving up. I love it. I absolutely love playing goal. Update on the tournaments. I've almost got a full team for Aurelia. I think we're waiting on one guy to confirm whether he's coming. And then I believe I also have a full team for Peterborough too. We're just going to, see how Aurelia goes and then make adjustments for Peterborough. We do have one team that, we're really looking forward to play against. You know who I'm talking about. You guys that watch these videos, you know what team I'm talking about. And you know what? I want to crush them. And we're going to crush you. I got a plan. You're not going to see it coming. Or maybe you will. I don't care. You know what? I don't care. Win, lose, or draw. I'm out there to have fun. And you know what? If I win and I beat you, that's just bragging rights. Because you know what? As much as I love playing with you in front of me, playing with you against me, that's just even better. Because you drive me to be better. And everybody knows who I'm talking about. So, Mr. Twinkle Stick, as I call him. Or Fancy Stick, or whatever freaking name I'm giving him that week. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've taken up enough of your time just rambling here about absolutely sweet dick all. I'm going to get these roller flies strapped onto my brand new pads and see how she goes. Once again, thanks again for coming to the end of the video. I greatly appreciate it. If you've got any questions, comments, concerns, or advice for this newbie goalie, again, I play ball hockey. So leave those in the comment section below. As well as if you want to stay up to date with all of my new videos coming out, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And then click that goal buzzer to make sure you are notified whenever I put out a new video. Once again, it's your hashtag Couchgoalie. Rocknut signing off again. Have yourself a good one.